Is it wrong to be a housewife? For a very long time, women were comfortable with being housewives. I mean, they were comfortable with staying at home, cooking, washing, and cleaning up for their families. But in recent times, we realize that we have more women who do not want to be housewives, and we have other people who put down or look down on women who want to be housewives. Now, whatever the reason is for not wanting to be a housewife, that's not the topic of our discussion today. Our discussion today is about whether it is wrong or it is bad to be a housewife. And I want to start by saying that this is not me saying that women should become housewives. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to clear the air about some misconceptions that people have had around the concept of being a stay-at-home parent. And I want to say that there's nothing wrong with being a housewife. It is not bad to be a housewife, and I'll tell you why. The first reason is that being responsible for the cleaning of your house, the washing of your children's clothes or the clothes of your family, and cooking for them ensures that your family stays healthy and your family stays strong. Now, you will not understand the value of this until you have to go to the hospital to spend lots of money because your family is sick, or the psychological stress that comes with your family being unhealthy, or malnutrition, as the case may be. So people place a price tag, or people place a value on people or parents who go out there to make money, who are working and are bringing income into the family, and they devalue the position of the parent who is actually staying at home and doing the catering of the family. The truth is that that's wrong, because both parents or both people are actually bringing value to the family. The second reason I say it is not wrong to be a housewife is that whoever is staying at home, whether the man or the woman, gets what I call a golden opportunity. You get an opportunity to shape the minds of your child. And you may not appreciate this until you are able to answer the question of, if you had the opportunity to kill an armed robber when he was a child, would you do that? Because people believe that some people are innately bad, but that's not true. People become who they become because of the choices they make. And those choices they make are defined by the experiences they had and perhaps the guidance that they had during those periods. So if someone had the proper guidance and was taught how to make proper choices, you realize that when this person grows up, the person will make good choices, which automatically deletes out the option of wanting to kill the person when the person is an infant. But if you do not realize this, you would think that staying at home and having the opportunity of nurturing and training your child doesn't have value. But in my eyes, that's the greatest value that you can offer in a home. So it doesn't matter if you're stepping out there to bring money, or you're the one who is staying at home to take care of your family and to take care of your children. You're bringing as much value to the family as the other person. Now, there are people who have opted for the options of, let's say, getting maids. I don't have a problem with that. But whatever it is, let the decision for becoming a housewife or a house husband or whatever it is be made by both parties. That's what's really important. And it must be made with the utmost or the highest level of selflessness and love. Having the will of God at the center and at the top of that decision. Because the Bible says that you should train up a child in the way that he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. You see, the key point of this statement is that there is a way that the child should go. Which means that each specific child has a way that he should go. It is not the responsibility of your maid or your relative or your parents to find out the way that your child should go. It is your responsibility as a parent to find out the way that your child should go and to make sure that your child is trained in that particular way. God is going to hold you responsible for that. And if you were out there pursuing money or trying to pursue equality because you feel like it's going to make you equal with your husband or with your wife, going out there and making money, and you neglect that key responsibility that God has laid upon you, then you're in for a very big problem. So what's important is that mother and father, husband and wife should come together and agree. Are we going to be stay-at-home parents? Who is going to be the stay-at-home parent? Why should the person be the stay-at-home parent? And it should be made with the highest level of unselfishness and love, like I have said before, and with the will of God in mind. Even the decision of the job should be made with those things I have just mentioned. And at the end of the day, or at the end of this conversation, what I want you to take home is this: the value of being a stay-at-home parent is equated or is equal to the value of being the one who is going outside there to make money. And I need you to have that and understand that very well, because if you could be paid for what you're doing by staying at home, if you could be paid for for the cleaning and the washing, I was one of those troublesome children, so I know exactly what it means when you're at home and you're cleaning, you're washing, you're cooking, and then around, let's say, 2 o'clock, I am back from school and running around the whole house and disturbing. I knew the kind of trouble that I gave. So it is necessary for us to understand that there is a lot of value in staying at home. But however, if parents decide that they want to both work or one of them has to stay at home, it's a decision that they should make by themselves. I hope you enjoyed this episode of my conversation with you. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section. If you have anything that you would like me to talk about or any comments, you can also drop them in the comment section. Once again, my name is David Essien, but you can also call me David Share.